Hello Simmers and welcome to another video. So today the first thing you'll notice is a counter in the corner, and today I am playing with Sims 2 Business again because it's my favorite expansion pack. So this concept is that I have 1 hour to get a top ranked business, and today I'm playing in Blue Water Village with the Ramirez family who has a furniture shop, and we're actually in their community lot just now, and I'm just going to put some more things on sale because the customers, especially in the beginning, they need to have something that's cheap. And I can see here that a lot of the furniture has different price ranges from the curator's side, and I think it's a really nice detail because it's very realistic, or at least to some degree, that some of these items would be more or less expensive and also more or less overpriced according to brand and according to quality and all these things. So I really like the idea of it. And I can also see that we already have an employer, and he's assigned to be a cashier. And normally I don't hire employees because I always, or not always actually, because I think it's changed, but I used to think that they're quite hard to manage. Ooh, and we already got the first thing, the first customer put something in the basket. We just have to restock that. Yes, we just have to do a lot of sales so we can have more things in the basket. But as I was saying, I used to think that it was hard to have employers because their needs always dropped and they left their post, and I couldn't really figure out how to control them when you're not able to control them. And I used to experience that it wasn't enough just to assign them a task, because suddenly they would be in the break room doing nothing. But I have played with employees or employers. What's the difference? Oh no. Sometimes it's just so unfortunate that English is my second language, because a word, for example, like employers or employees, I suddenly doubt which way is it that it's turning. So the employer is the one who has employees. Yes, good. So I only have one employee, and the key to having happy and productive employees is to give them breaks. And I didn't realize that until not too long ago. But he's there. I didn't hire him. He was hired already. But he seems to do a good job. He hasn't left yet. And I can see we already got our first talent badge. It's the silver talent badge in sales. So Lisa, the wife, she already has or had the bronze talent badge in sales, which is which is nice that we already had some skills beforehand. I know that her husband, I think he has the bronze talent badge in restocking. So with the employee behind the desk, we already have some kind of plan for who is to do what, which is nice because a lot of things can go wrong really quickly if everyone is doing everything at the same time, because then they're just doing nothing. And at this point we have 1, 2, 3 customers in the shop. And they're just greeting each other, which I think is a really nice detail. Oh no, the first complaint. So what's he complaining about? She's complaining about my employee. She didn't even interact with him, so what's the problem? Sometimes I just don't get it. But it looks like my employee Colin here, don't really think he has any talent badges because he is really slow, and maybe that's what she's complaining about. Again, even though she hasn't been. Well, that's the first 1 million. Okay. Maybe that's what she complains about. Oh no, he quit! No! Oh no, poor poor thing. Was that because like he's only been working for a few sim hours, so I don't think his needs were too low. He's like bubble, like his plump up bubble was green as well. He was happy. I think it was just because she was complaining so much about him. He had enough mentally. Oh my god, that poor man. Sometimes the Sims game is really rough. And now Checo and Lisa is just having a dance off in the middle of the shop, while two customers are playing chess. So, I guess I'm not making money these hours. Okay, and now Checo just took the chess and Sierra took it back. Let's just see, let's chat her up, because another important thing with businesses is to have a good relationship with your customers, because they won't complain if you have a high sales talent badge, and also not if you have really high relationships levels with them. Okay, and he just got the bronze sales talent badge. So we are getting more and more advanced here, which is nice. And I also like both of my simmers to be able to do sales. I especially like both of them to have the golden sales badge, because when the customers complain, and it's not an if, it's a when, it's just so much easier when they're able to like tone down the conflict and not have us lose customer reward stars. Especially when I only have an hour to reach top rank. So my experience is that the easiest way to get customer reward stars is to be able to dazzle. And dazzle is a sales interaction that you get when you have the golden sales talent badge. And dazzle is, as the word implies, that you're simply able to like almost do mind control on the sim to just have them buy like that. And that works really well. And every time they have a successful dazzle, they have a customer reward star. Oh no. So Checo is a bit too slow to check out or ring up the customers. That's unfortunate, but again, that's just happening when he doesn't have a talent badge yet. But let's see, we already have another customer here, and these are the ridiculously expensive couches. So I wonder if she will buy them, because yeah, seems unrealistic. But we already reached rank 3. And I spent 8 minutes, so this is good. Let's just take another reputation business perk. I think connections is simply the best reward. And I think, I'm afraid to say something wrong, so I think it's just, it's not very solid, is it? But it works best with the again customer relationships, and it also works good in regards to getting more and more customers to your shop. But to be honest, I am not really sure about the game mechanics in this thing, because okay, so now she's able to dazzle, but as I was saying, I'm not really sure of the game mechanics in this one, and it's simply a matter of I'm not really sure if we're getting more customers according to the business rank, or if we're getting more customers according to the number of goods on sale, and maybe also the rank, or if it's also to do with connections, simply. If it's also to do with the relationships that the owners have with customers and townies, and obviously the other simmers in the neighborhood. So if any of you know that, please let me know in the comments. Please enlighten me. I would really appreciate that. Okay, so we actually, let's just have him fairly paid. We actually just sold a ridiculously expensive cedar? Is that what it's called? And let's see, this, yeah, we got a good review actually. That is really, really good. And we also got the best of the best award. Within the first 10 minutes, I'm really impressed, I must say. And there we just have had a dazzle go wrong and lost a customer reward star. But I'm a bit impressed that it only took 10 minutes for us to get the review man out and to impress him. To be honest, I didn't really notice that he was there, so I am thankful that it went well. Sometimes when I overlook them, like, you can always tell that they're there, because after they have interactions with goods or staff or the shop owner, they will have like a little blog and then they will write notes on it. So that's a telltale sign that they are about to review your shop. And when you notice that, you should always just make sure to, show them items or do sales interactions and talk to them. Just make sure that they are having a great time at your shop. So apparently I managed to do that without knowing so, which is great. And now, it's just so typical Sims that all of my customers, well, now it's just changed, but sometimes all of the customers are just there and they're just hanging out and having a great time, which is it's not annoying, but it's not really helpful for my shop. But then suddenly, just like there, all of them are going to look at goods again and then they'll probably buy something. So we do need to restock. And that's also important to note, because if there's too many empty shelves, it's not just a problem that the customers can't buy anything, it's also a matter of customers will complain. And we don't want to lose any stars when I don't just have an hour. So at this point, I am rank 3 and I've spent the first 15 minutes, or almost. Oh, okay, so rank 4 within the first fourth. Can you say that in English? Like the first part of 4, right? Which is good because there's only 10 ranks, so I'm already like in front of schedule. Can't really say that, but hopefully you know what I mean. But it is obviously again going to be harder and harder because we're going to need more and more customer reward stars to advance. So I am hopeful that we can make this, but I am not sure at all. And let's pick maybe another reward. We take this wholesale reward, meaning that our goods are going to be cheaper to restock. So we're going to have a larger margin on the prices and on the sales, which is good because we don't really have that much of a how do you say that? We only have 5,000 simoleons, so the funds are low. But I don't plan on expanding the shop, and I'm not planning on them getting rich. This is just a matter of reaching rank 10, top rank. So we'll have to see how this goes. We don't really need funds, just for it not to burn and crash. And that was just a sign I hadn't noticed before. And I think it's Mortimer Goth just in the backyard playing water balloon fight, which is a bit... Why is the Sims like this? Let's just show him something instead. Okay, he did it himself. That's nice. So let's just do the sales. He just got a customer star by himself by looking at the cheapest and most ugly table. And that is, that's nice, but it's weird. But I think I'm going to cut the video here and then make a part 2, maybe even a part 3 or 4, depending on how long these clips are going to be. But I think that it makes quite good sense to have it 15 minutes, because that's more or less what I myself can like watch and not just lose focus. So thank you so much for tuning into this video, and stay tuned for the next video. Stay tuned for part 2. See if I can make this and get to rank 10. Like I was hopeful, but maybe I shouldn't be. Stay tuned.